Let's start with today's session. So today I'll be talking about superlative form of adjectives, that is irregular adjectives. Now, can anybody tell me what irregular adjectives are, or what do we mean by superlative adjectives irregular? Anybody, please feel free to type in your answers. Okay, we have Puran, Vikas, Arohi. Anybody, please. Superlative adjectives, irregular form. So that is the topic of discussion today. As I told you yesterday also, we have 3 degrees of comparison, that is positive, comparative, and superlative. Now positive, here we do not have any comparison as such. For example, she is wearing an old jacket. So here old is the adjective, but there is no comparison. Now the comparative form will be, her jacket is older than mine. So here the comparison is between two, between my jacket and somebody else's jacket. So here I'll be using the comparative form, that is older. Now, my jacket is the oldest. Okay, that means I'm using the superlative form of the adjective, which is oldest, and which means that the comparison is between more than 2 objects. So if the comparison is between more than 2 objects, we use the highest degree of comparison, that is the superlative degree. Now, yesterday I told you that an adjective, generally the superlative adjectives are formed by adding est, that is old, oldest, okay, easy, easiest. Now if there is a y, if the adjective is ending with y, then we remove the y and add an iest, like easy, easiest, pretty, prettiest. So these are some of the general rules which we follow. Yes, good morning, Anna Malai, welcome to today's session. Umar, good morning. Vakif, good morning. Welcome to today's session. Yes, Venkatesh, a very good morning to you all. So today I'll be discussing about superlative forms of irregular adjectives. Let's see how it works out. Now, can anybody give me some examples of irregular adjectives?
May I, ma'am?
Yes, please go ahead.
Good, bad, good, best, bad, worst, little, least.
Yes, very good. So good, what is the comparative form of good?
Better.
Better.
Better,
Good, better,
better.
best. Bad, what is the comparative form? Bad.
Bad, worst. Nee. Bad.
Bad.
Bad, worst.
Perfect. Bad, worse, worst. Okay. Some more. Little. Little or less, whatever.
Best.
Small, smaller, smallest.
Small, smaller, smallest is not irregular. It's regular verb. Small, small, smaller, smallest, tall, taller, tallest, dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. These are all examples of irregular verbs. They follow a particular pattern. So the difference between irregular and regular verbs is regular, they follow a pattern like old, older, oldest, hard, harder, hardest. So you generally reach the superlative form by adding an est. But irregular verbs, they do not follow any particular pattern. So like good, better, best. Far, what is the superlative form of far?
Farthest.
Farthest.
Farther,
Correct.
farthest.
Far, farther, farthest, or far, further, furthest. FUR is also applicable here. FAR is also there. FUR is also there. Little, less, least. Many. What is the superlative form of many?
Most of them, I think.
More, most. Many and much both have the same superlative form, most. Now, many is used for countable nouns, whereas much is used for uncountable nouns. So that is the difference. So these are some of the classic examples of irregular adjectives. Okay, so let's hit today's class. कुछ विशेषण, विशेषण मतलब एडजेक्टिव ऐसे होते हैं जिनका सुपरलेटिव रूप बनाने के लिए कोई नियम नहीं होता है. As I told you, irregular verbs, they do not follow any particular pattern. So the only way to know is to remember that, because since they do not follow any pattern, so I cannot tell you that you should apply this rule. They do not follow any rules. So the only way to know is to remember them. For example, good, best, bad, worst, little, least. These are some of the examples. Okay, so all charged up.
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am,
please.
what is the what?
Yes.
What is the comparative of little?
Little, less, least. Little, less, least. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am,
So, yes.
I want to add that bad. So the comparative form of the bad is worse. Worst or worse? Like
Comparative is worse. W-O-R-S-E.
Okay, I'm just a little
And
confused about it.
no, bad, worse, and superlative is worst. W-O-R-S-T.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So comparative is W-O-R-S-E and superlative is W-O-R-S-T. Okay. So people, here comes the first question for you all. And here we go. Okay. वह अपनी कंपनी का सबसे अच्छा कर्मचारी है. सबसे अच्छा means most. सबसे is most. So the hint is you need to choose the superlative form. He is the good employee. He is the best employee. He is the better and he is the goodest employee. So these are the 4 options on your screen. The hint is you need to choose the superlative form of the adjective. Okay, let's see who can give me the right answer for this one. Yes, we have Suresh. Suresh, let's start the morning with you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Can I answer me?
Yes, please go ahead.
He is the best employee of the company. Second option.
Second option. He is the best employee of the company. So there is no word called goodest. So the 4th option is ruled out. Better is the comparative form. So that is also ruled out. And good is the positive form of the adjective. So that is also ruled out. So this superlative form of the adjective good is best. So the second option is right. Yes, Himanshu, Pranu, Nagendra, you all got it right. Kalpana got it wrong. Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am, can you please change my name? My name is Anshuman Singh Rajawat. Not Pranu.
Okay, you want me to change your name?
Anshuman Singh Rajawat. या फिर Anshuman only.
Ayushman.
Anshuman. ANSHUMAN.
ANSHUMAN. Okay, done.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So here we go. Yes, Alia, the second one. Yes, come on. He is the best employee of the company. Yes. Okay, come on, some more answers. I'm looking forward to a lot of participation today. Yes, Anandi. Good morning. Welcome to today's session. Okay, time to move on to my next question.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you? Okay, let's move. Here's the next one for you all. वो कक्षा में सबसे बुरा विद्यार्थी है. वो कक्षा में सबसे बुरा विद्यार्थी है. He is the worst student. He is the bad student. He is the worst student, and he is the baddest student. Pretty easy one, since we have already discussed the superlative form of these adjectives. So should not be difficult for any of you. Okay, let's see who can give you the right answer for this one. Yes, Nagendra.
Yeah, ma'am.
Good morning.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he is the worst student in the class.
Perfect. He is the worst student in the class. Bad is the positive degree. Worse is the comparative degree, and there is no word called baddest. So there is no word called baddest in English dictionary. Please refrain from using it. So he's the worst. Bad, worse, and worst. These are the 3 degrees of comparison. Yes, Rita, good morning. Venkatesh, you got it wrong this time, but yes, please keep on trying. Okay, yes, Dipali, you got it right. Alia, you got it right. Okay. Himanshu, Pranu, no, this is Anshuman, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anshuman, okay. Nagendra, Suresh, Ashutosh, Rupnath, you all got it right. Yes, Gyana, you got, no Gyana, the second option is not the right one. Bad is the positive form, so it cannot be. Sabse bura. Sabse means most. So I need to use a superlative form, which in this case is worst. So he is the worst student in the class. So Gyana, please make a note of it. The third option is the right one for this one. Yes. Okay. So let's move to my next question. अधिकांश टीवी दर्शकों को कॉमेडी सर्कस देखना पसंद है. अधिकांश टीवी दर्शकों को कॉमेडी सर्कस देखना पसंद है. Most TV viewers like watching. Many TV viewers like watching. More TV viewers like watching, and least TV viewers like watching. Yes, Nagendra, Shubhadev, Himanshu, Anandi, Shivanand, you all got it right. Anshuman, you got it wrong. What happened?
Ma'am, my screen has got like changed into like from landscape, so this is misclick.
Okay, this is a misclick. Okay, come on, let me give you, give me the correct answer for this one.
Okay, so most TV viewers like watching comedy circus.
The first one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. So most, least is sabse kam, but here in the Hindi sentence it is adhikansh. So least is ruled out, and more. More means what is more? Or zyada.
Oh,
Correct? Yes. So adhikansh is not equal to or zyada. So more is ruled out. Now many means kafi in Hindi. So kafi is also ruled out because here in the Hindi sentence we are using the word adhikansh, means zyadatar. Zyadatar log TV darshakon ko comedy circus pasand hai. That is, I'll be using the superlative form of the adjective, that is most. So the first option is the right one. Yes, Vaishali, good morning. Come on, expecting some more answers from you all. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, please go
generally
ahead.
we use after most of something.
You mean to say most of the TV viewers like watching comedy
Yeah.
circus? Not
Yeah, yeah.
necessarily. There is no rule as such.
Okay.
Can you
thank
give me
ma'am.
an example? In what context are you asking?
I am asking that is it right or is it our wrong grammar?
It
that
depends.
use-
There is no rule as such that after most you have to use of. It depends on the structure of the sentence or the context in which you are, what is the meaning of the sentence you want to convey. Depends. So, but if you are asking me that after most, is it necessary to use of, then I'll say no. There is no rule as such that after most, like for example, I'll give you that ought, O-U-G-H-T, the word ought, mandatorily after ought, you have to use the preposition to. Ought to, there is no word called ought. So in anywhere you use, you have to use ought to. I ought to be going there, he ought to come here. But if you are asking, is it the same as most of, then I'll say no. There is no rule as such that most has to be followed by of. So
Ma'am,
that is,
what is the difference between this if we use most of TV viewers and only most TV viewers? What is the difference in meaning?
no difference as such. Most of the TV viewers, as in if you have a particular audience, let's say 100 audience in front of you. So most of them, out of those 100, most of them, they like to watch comedy circus, correct? But if I say most, that means I'm saying in general, most watch comedy circus. So there will be minute difference, but grammatically both of them are right. But there is no rule as such that most has to be followed by of.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, could you please tell me the past participle of have, fall, tell? I don't know, ma'am. That's why I am asking.
This
Have,
is,
fall,
let me
tell.
write it down. Have, fall,
Fall.
F-A-L-L.
F-A-L-L. And tell, T-E-L-L.
Fair enough. I'll get back to you at the end of the session. Done? Because this is
Okay, ma'am.
off the track. So let me finish with the session first and then I'll get back to you. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, let's move to my next question. मेरा घर सबसे दूर है. My home is the far, my home is the furthest, my home is the farthest, and my home is the further. Okay, come on. This is an easy one. Yes, Himanshu, Anandi, you all got it right. Nagendra got it wrong this time. Yes, Nagendra. Come on, let me have the answer from you. What happened?
No, I am confused with the farthest and furthest.
Okay. Let's eliminate your confusion. There should not be any scope of confusion here. What is the confusion? Tell me. Mera ghar sabse dur hai. Sabse means I need to use the superlative adjective. So now here the adjective is far. So what is the superlative degree of the adjective far? I told you
I
far.
thought farthest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
I thought
ahead.
farthest, that's why I select.
No. There are two superlative degrees of the word far. One is farthest, that is
Ma'am,
F-A-R-T-H-E-S-T. And one is furthest, that is F-U-R-T-H-E-S-T. Now the difference between farthest and furthest is, if we are talking only about distance, then we use generally farthest, that is F-A-R-T-H-E-S-T. If we are using or if we are considering time with distance and other factors also, then we generally use furthest, F-U-R-T-H-E-S-T. So this is the difference, but the superlative degree is furthest. So the second option is the right one. The third option, farthest, there is no word called farthest in English dictionary. So please do not use that. Okay. Okay. So yes, let's see who all have given me the right answer for this one. Yes, come on. Suresh, Ayushman, you got it right. I'm expecting answers from others also. Please key in your answers. Okay, let's move to my next question then. Here's the next question. John 3 बच्चों में सबसे बड़ा है. John 3 बच्चों में सबसे बड़ा है. John is the older of the 3 children. John is the biggest. John is the most old. And John is the oldest. Come on. I believe this is an easy one. Please key in your answers. Let's see who has given me the right answer for this one. Yes, Himanshu, Shubhadeep, Roopnath, you all got it right. Suresh got it wrong. Suresh?
Yes, in first option सुना. John is the oldest आता था.
That will be first, second, third, fourth. Which one?
Fourth one. John
Fourth
is the
one.
oldest.
So what did you type in?
मैं type किया first option older type किया.
No, why older should be the what?
Oldest.
No, older is which form?
Comparative.
Comparative form.
Comparative form, yes. So here I'll be using the superlative form. Sabse, whenever we see sabse, that means the most. So I need to use the superlative form. And what is this? Biggest. Now, biggest we do not generally use in this term. But why don't we use? Biggest is generally used to refer something which is maybe non-living. So, for example, this is the biggest temple in the town. Or this is, yes, Himalayan range is the biggest mountain range in India. Or anything. This is the biggest field. Or this is the biggest stadium in the city. So generally biggest is not used for human beings as such. So that is why the second option is ruled out. Older is the comparative form. So that is also ruled out. And most old. So the superlative form is oldest. So the third option is also ruled out. Yes, Dipali, you got it right. Alia, second option. No, Alias, biggest is not the right option. I told you, biggest is generally used to refer non-living things. So in this case, biggest is ruled out. The fourth option is the right one. Okay, let's move to my next question. यह विश्व की सबसे पुरानी यूनिवर्सिटी है. See, here is the classic example. यह विश्व की सबसे पुरानी यूनिवर्सिटी है. It is the oldest, it is the eldest, it is the biggest, it is the most. Sorry to interrupt you all, but if I go back here, so instead of oldest, I can also use eldest. That if that option is there, that is also the correct option. So instead of oldest, I can also use eldest. So coming back to my question, oldest, eldest, biggest, and most old. Let's see who can give me the right answer. Yes, Nagendra, Anandi, you all got it right. Others? Waiting for you to give me the
Ma'am,
right answer. Yes.
ma'am, like I got the answer correct, but I want to ask that eldest is used for only living things.
Correct. Especially for family members.
Okay.
Okay. But generally for non-living things, we use like oldest, biggest, something like that, depending on what you are actually meaning or trying to convey. So in this question, if you look, यह विश्व का सबसे पुराना यूनिवर्सिटी है. So पुरानी. So adjective is पुरानी here. So what should be my correct option?
First one.
Oldest. Correct. So oldest. Purani is oldest. Now the second option, eldest. Eldest we do not use for non-living things. Biggest is bada. So if the adjective in the Hindi sentence would have been sabse bada, then I should have used biggest. But since it is purana, so I'll be using oldest. Now again, the fourth option is ruled out because the superlative form of old is oldest. So old, older, oldest. Okay. Let's move to my next question. Okay. Yes, Khen Singh, you got it right. Ayushman, no. Third option, biggest is not the right one. I told you, biggest is, agar sabse bada hota, then it should have been biggest. But since the adjective used in the Hindi sentence is purani, that is, it should be oldest in this case. Okay. Let's.
No, the answer is first was I am just telling my ranking.
Oh, you're telling your ranking. Okay. I got confused. Okay, then it's okay. Now, let's see. Okay, for all those people, let me do a quick recap. For all those people who have joined in late, we are talking about degrees of comparison today. So as we all know, we have got 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative. And we are talking about superlative today, and that's too for irregular adjectives. Now, the difference between regular and irregular is irregular adjectives, they do not follow any particular pattern, whereas regular adjectives, they follow certain pattern. Okay. Now, for example, dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. So generally, we will form the superlatives by adding est for regular adjectives, but for irregular, we do not. For example, good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. So they do not follow any typical pattern. So the only way to remember this, or only way to know this, is you need to memorize all these for irregular adjectives as such. So let's continue with our next question. And sorry, give me a moment. Okay, here is the next question for you all. They look the dash out of everyone in their group. They look the dash of everyone out of their group, and the options are, okay. The first one is goodest, most good, best, and bestest. So let's see who can give me the right answer for this one. Yes, Suresh, you got it right. Anandi, Shubhadeep, Mohammed, Himanshu, you all got it right. Okay, Nagendra, Ashutosh, you got it wrong. Okay, Ashutosh, can I have the answer from you? Come on, Ashutosh. Ashutosh, are you able to hear me? No, Ashutosh is not able to hear me. Let me try out a different option then. Okay, we have Bhavani joining in. Yes, Himanshu. How are you, Himanshu? No? Some
Hello.
audio issues from my end. Okay, Himanshu, how are you?
Yeah, good, ma'am. What
Okay.
about you?
I'm doing good. Fantastic. Tell me, this is an easy one for you, but still go ahead.
Yeah, they look the best out of everyone in their group.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So there is no word called bestest and goodest. So first and the fourth one is ruled out, and the superlative form is best. So good, better, best. So the third option is ruled out. Okay. Where are you doing?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of in Hindi this sentence of this sentence?
Okay, let's try to translate this in Hindi. they look the best out of everyone in their group. मतलब इस ग्रुप में वे लोग सबसे अच्छे दिख रहे हैं.
They
Group
look
मतलब
the best out of क्यों बोला मैम? Out क्यों?
out of everyone. इस ग्रुप के अंदर, out of everyone in this group. इस ग्रुप के अंदर.
In this group होता मैम.
You can use
Out
in
of.
this group also, out of this group also. See, the beauty of prepositions are, in a particular prepositions, you have the options of more than one, which is right. So if you want to say they look best
Yes.
in everyone in their group is wrong. Out of everyone in their group. In कैसे use करोगे आप बताओ मेरे को, कहाँ पे use करना चाहते हो in?
No मैंने okay.
They look the best in the group. हाँ, ये कर सकते हो. If you want to rephrase it, they look the best in their group. Out of everyone,
Yes,
आपको हटाना पड़ेगा. If you want to use
Yes,
in,
yes.
okay. But if I want to use best, then I have to use out of only. Out in is wrong preposition. I cannot use out in here. Got it?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. So let's move. And let's go to my next question. She has dash chances of getting selected. She has dash chances of getting selected. The most, less, the lesser, the lost, and the least. So these are the 4 options. This is pretty easy one. Yes, Kim Singh, you got it right, but that was the answer of my previous question. So let's move and see. Yes, Anandi, you got it right. Ayushman, you got it right. Himanshu, Shubhadeep, Mohammed. Okay, Ashutosh, you got it wrong again. Again, some typing error.
Yes ma'am. I could not read last option. That's why.
You could not read the last option.
Time was going on fastly.
Okay, so the last option. So what should be the correct answer?
The last is.
She has least chances
She
of
had
getting
least
selected.
chances of getting selected.
So the superlative form is least. So most, less, lesser. Lesser is a comparative form. Sometimes we use less, lesser, least also. Sometimes we use little, less, least also. So both are correct. So lesser is a comparative form and lost has got an entirely different meaning. Lost means gum jana or something which has gone missing. So that has got a different meaning altogether. Okay, let's see who else have joined me. Oh yes, we have Krishna joining in. We have Sharda joining in. Good morning to all of you. Welcome to today's session. Okay, let's move to my next question. My dash sister is a teacher. The most old, eldest, biggest, and most elder. Okay, let's see who can give me the right answer for this one. Shubhadeep, can I have the answer from you, Shubhadeep?
Yeah, ma'am. My eldest sister is a teacher.
So we are
The second
talking
option.
about the second option, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So my eldest sister is a teacher. I can use oldest also. Eldest, oldest, both can be used here. Most old is ruled out. Biggest is of course ruled out because as I told you earlier, it is not applicable for humans or living things as such. And most elder is also ruled out. So elder is the comparative form. Old, elder, eldest. Now here I'll be using the superlative form, which is eldest. I can use oldest also. Both are correct in this particular sentence. Okay, let's see who has given me the right answer. Gyana, fourth one. Are you talking about this particular question? Then I'm sorry, this is not the right option, but let me just refresh my screen once more to be in the same page with you all. Yes, Utkarsh, you got it right. That is the second option. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for others to key in their answers. Okay, Vipin, you got it wrong this time. Ayushman got it wrong this time. Utkarsh got it wrong this time. So eldest, that should be the correct option. Eldest or oldest, both are correct. But since I do not have the option of oldest here, so eldest is the right one for this one. Okay, so let's move to my next question. This is the dash school in my village. Eldest, most old, oldest, old. So it can get confusing sometimes. But then again, choose carefully. This is dash school in my village, eldest, most old, oldest, and old. Let's see who all have given me the right answer for this one. Yes, Suresh, Himanshu, Bhavani, Nagendra, Shubhadeep, Ayushman, you all got it right. Sharda got it wrong. Let's hear it from Sharda.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, which is the right option for this one?
This is the oldest school in my village.
So which option did you type in?
Number 3.
Yes, but Sharda, your option is reflecting in incorrect responses. So which one did you key in?
No, ma'am. I choose the option 3, oldest.
3 only. Okay,
Yes,
then maybe this is some other Sharda. Maybe, I do not know. Okay, so yes, the third option is the right one. Eldest is not applicable here because it is generally used to refer a living being. Most old is also ruled out because oldest is the correct superlative, and old is the positive degree of old, of the adjective old. So old, older, oldest. Here I'll be using the superlative degree, which will be the third option, that is oldest. Okay, let's see who all have given me the right answer for this one. Yes, Sharda, you got it right. Oldest. Khem Singh got it right. Oldest. Alia, option number 2. Let me just check. Just a minute. Sometimes my... Yes, no, Alia. Second option is most old. That is wrong. Third option is the right one, which is oldest. So you need to choose the third option, oldest, Alia. Okay, let's move to my next question. Okay, interesting one. You need to rearrange the below in the right order. यह मेरे द्वारा देखी गई अब तक की सबसे अच्छी फिल्म थी. यह मेरे द्वारा देखी गई अब तक की सबसे अच्छी फिल्म थी. So the below order is all jumbled up. You need to rearrange the same in the correct one. Okay. Yes, Suresh, Himanshu, Shubhadeep, Anandi, Ayushman, you all got it right. Okay. Can I have the answer from Aryan? Aryan, are you there with me? No, Aryan is not there. Okay, Bhavani, give it a shot.
This was the best movie that I have ever seen.
This is the best movie that I have ever seen. Correct. So, worst is ruled out because sabse acha is best movie. Sabse kharab is worst movie. So, since in the Hindi sentence it's sabse acha ya sabse achhi, I'll be using the option of best movie. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's move to my next question. शनिवार सप्ताह का सबसे अच्छा दिन है. I totally agree with this. शनिवार सप्ताह का सबसे अच्छा दिन है. Please rearrange the below in the correct order. Okay, Khem Singh, oldest. Yes, that was the answer to my previous question. So please refresh and come to slide number 13. So you need to rearrange the below in the correct order. शनिवार सप्ताह का सबसे अच्छा दिन है. Yes, Ayushman, you gave me the right answer in the least possible time, followed by Himanshu, Shubhadeep, Bhavani, Suresh, and Anandi. Okay, let's see. Yes, Krishna, can I have the answer from you? Krishna, are you able to hear me? No.
Madam,
Yes, Suresh, go ahead.
Saturday is the best day of the week.
Saturday is the best day of the week. Yes, correct. The most best is ruled out because best is also a superlative and most is also a superlative. We cannot use two superlatives together. So that option is ruled out. The most good day is also ruled out. The most good is not right. Okay, so good, better, best. There is nothing called most good. Please refrain from using these. So in case you want to use the superlative form of the adjective good, please go ahead and use best, not most good. Remember. Yes, Dipali, Saturday is the best day of the week. Who else? Sharda, yes, you got it right. We have somebody by the name ABXXA. You also got it right. Khem Singh, you got it right. Perfect. Okay. So let's move on. मेरा भाई कक्षा में सबसे खराब विद्यार्थी है. Okay, so you need to rearrange the below in the correct order. मेरा भाई कक्षा में सबसे खराब विद्यार्थी है. Pretty easy one, just the opposite of my previous question. That was सबसे अच्छा, यहाँ पे सबसे खराब. Yes, Shubhadeep, Himanshu, Ayushman, Nagendra, Rupnath, you all got it right. Others, please go ahead, key in your answers. Let's see who has given me the right answer for this then. Okay, Rajesh. Rajesh, are you able to hear me? No? Rajesh? No. Okay. Ashutosh.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
My brother is the roast student in the class.
Yes,
Worst.
my brother is the worst student in the class. So there is no word called baddest. Bad, worse,
Yes, ma'am.
and worst. So that is ruled out. So my brother is the worst student in the class. Okay. Khem Singh, yes, correct. Dipali, you got it right. Sharda, you got it right. Okay, so a lot of right answers for again. Keep up the good job, people. Okay, let's see. And who else? Yes, Amit, you also got it right. Okay, let's move to my next question. मैं ये काम करने में सबसे कम रुचिकार हूँ. मैं ये काम करने में सबसे कम रुचिकार हूँ. This is the question. You need to arrange the below in the correct order. Okay. Yes. Himanshu, Ayushman. Come on, others. Key in your answers. Bhavani. Yes. Utkarsh, Shubhadeep, Suresh. You all got it right. Good job, people. Okay, Mohammed. Can I have the answer from you? Mohammed, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead.
Ma'am, slide not be, ma'am.
You're not able to see the slide? Refresh.
Ma'am,
Refresh your
only
screen.
blank. I've already refreshed.
नहीं दिख रहा है कुछ भी? You're not able to view anything?
कई बार एक बार जो है मैं इसको जो है एप्लीकेशन को बंद करके फिर दोबारा चालू भी किया,
नहीं हुआ?
लॉगिन भी किया, फिर भी जो है नहीं आ रहा है.
क्या आपका स्क्रीन ब्लैंक आ रहा है?
आया मैम.
Then I believe some network issue from your end.
आ गया मैम, आ
because-
गया.
आ गया? Okay.
Yes,
Lucky
ma'am.
me. Now go ahead. Give me the right answer for
I
this
am-
one.
Least interested
Mm-hmm. I am
in
least
doing
interested in doing this work. Correct. I am least interested. Sabse kam is least interested. So less interested is ruled out, and so is more interested. More interested is adhiktar या ज़्यादा, ज़्यादातर, whatever. So चूंकि the Hindi sentence में सबसे कम है, so I'll be using least. So I am least interested in doing this work. That is the correct order. Yes, Khem Singh, you got it right. Dipali got it right. Vaishali got it right.
मैम ये क्वेश्चन की हिंदी गलत दे रखी है.
हिंदी गलत दे रखी है. क्या होना चाहिए सही?
रुचि रखता हूँ होना चाहिए यहाँ पर. रुचिकर मतलब इंटरेस्टिंग होता है. अब यहाँ रुचि रखता हूँ इस तरीके से होना चाहिए था यहाँ पर.
Okay, so I'll put it across that they should edit it. So यहाँ पे रुचि होना चाहिए. Am I right?
रुचि रखता हूँ.
Good that you pointed it out. So we get it rectified. So the same mistake is not repeated.
कम रुचि रखता हूँ इस तरीके से.
So मैं ये काम करने में सबसे कम रुचि रखता हूँ. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll put it across. Thank you so much for pointing it out. Okay, so the correct answer is I'm least interested in doing this work. Okay, let's move to my next question. यह मेरे द्वारा घूमी गई सबसे दूर की जगह है. Okay, ये मेरे द्वारा घूमी गई सबसे दूर की जगह है. Again, you need to rearrange the below in the correct form. or in the correct order. I'm sorry. So yes, Ayushman, you got it right in the least possible time, followed by Himanshu. Others, key in your answers. Yes, Bhavani. Okay, we have Kashi joining in. Good morning, Kashi. Welcome to today's session. Mohammad Anandi, yes, you all got it right. Others, Nagendra got it right. Good job. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sharda, can I have the answer from you? Sharda?
Yes, ma'am. This is the farthest place I have ever visited.
This is the farthest place.
This is the farthest place that I have ever visited.
Correct. There is no word called farthest. I told this earlier also. Far, farther, farthest, or far, further, furthest. These are the two options available. There is no word called farthest. So please refrain from using this word farthest. Doesn't exist. So in this case, this is the farthest place that I have ever visited. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Abdul, you got it wrong. Sharda, you got it wrong. You gave your answer is showing in the incorrect options. So I'm not sure it's the same Sharda or somebody different by the same name.
I tell same sentence.
So this must be somebody with the same name. Okay, so I'm getting confused. There are two Shardas here. Okay, so the correct answer is this is the farthest place that I've ever visited. Okay, let's see. Come on, others. Give your answers. Not getting too many responses today. People are excited about the weekend, so not participating. Is that? Okay, let's move. क्या यही सबसे पुराना है जो तुम्हें याद है? क्या यही सबसे पुराना है जो तुम्हें याद है? And you need to rearrange the below in the correct order. So let's see who can give me the right answer for this one. Yes, Himanshu. Good job. So Himanshu is quite charged up today. I like it. Followed by Rajesh, Suresh. Okay, others, please key in your answers. Yes, Bhavani, you all got it right. Come on, others. And let's see. Okay, Krishna. Yes, Rajesh.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please go ahead. I was trying to connect with you.
Is this the farthest date you remember?
Furthest, that is which, what is the spelling?
FURTHEST.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rajesh. Yes, so farthest, again, this is ruled out. Backest, there is no word called backest. So farthest and backest, please erase it from your dictionary. There is no word like farthest and backest. So is this the furthest that you remember? So furthest is the right one for this particular question.
Yesterday,
Yes.
you told me that farthest is used for forest.
Forest, there is nothing called forest. Forest, there is no word called forest.
In addition to distance, either time or anything, we have to use the furthest.
Farthest, not forest. There is no word called forest.
Yes, ma'am. Farthest. That is used in distance. So
Farthest
then,
is used for distance, yes.
But here is different thing. यह सबसे पुराना है. For this, can I use oldest?
Okay, now oldest. Is this the oldest that you remember? Well, technically speaking, yes, you can use oldest also. But with oldest, you need to add some noun to it. Is this the oldest monument that you remember? Or is this the oldest city that you remember? Or is this the oldest temple that you remember? Something like that. But यहाँ अगर आप देखोगे, क्या यही सबसे पुरानी, यहाँ सबसे पुराना के लिए I have used furthest out here. But yes, technically I can use oldest also. So that should also be the correct one.
Ma'am, that means like we have to add a noun for if we are using oldest in the place of furthest. So we have to add a noun.
It is better that you use a noun. So for example, is this the oldest temple that you remember? Or is, now if I don't use oldest, okay, in my sentence, then the sentence will sound is this the oldest that you remember? Oldest what? Doesn't the sentence sounds incomplete if I just use oldest. So is this the oldest temple? Is this the oldest anything, any noun? Is this the oldest tree? Is this the oldest playground? Is this the oldest school? Is this the oldest stadium? Anything. But it is better to add a noun so that your sentence is complete. Got it? So sometimes, see, in English language, 80% there are rules, but there are also exceptions to these rules. Okay, now in English, one word can be used in different way, in different senses, in different meanings. So in this case, further is used, or furthest is used to denote sabse purana, which technically speaking, I can use it. Grammatically, it may not be wrong, but yes, technically speaking, if I had used oldest, it would have been better. But with oldest, I will have to use a noun. So oldest temple or anything else which you would like to describe or associate with it. So in this particular sentence, is this the furthest that you remember? मतलब यही तक आपको याद है. सबसे पुराना means क्या यही, this is the limit that you remember, something like that. In that way, it is used as furthest here. Okay, yes, Dipali, you got it right. Let's move to my next question. ये मेरी सबसे अच्छी dress है. This is quite an easy one. ये मेरी सबसे अच्छी dress है. Let's move. Give me the English translation for this one. Yes, we have Sunil joining in. Okay, let's see who can give me the right answer for this one. Okay, Himanshu, give it a shot. यह मेरी सबसे अच्छी dress है.
Ma'am, I can't see the ranking.
You can't see?
Yes, ma'am.
Refresh.
Okay.
Himanshu, do you have? Can you hear me?
This is the best dress of mine.
This is the best dress of mine. This is the best dress.
Ma'am,
Not able to hear you very clearly. यह मेरी सबसे अच्छी ड्रेस है.
This is my best dress.
This is my best dress. Yes, this is my best dress. This is the best dress I have. This is.
So, ma'am, in first what I said that was wrong.
You said this is the best dress of mine, correct? You said this is the best dress of mine, correct? You said this is the best dress of mine, correct?
Yeah, ma'am.
Me, of me.
This is the best dress of me. No. That is definitely wrong. This is the best dress of me is not correct. This is the best dress of mine is still okay. Grammatically, yes, it is okay. But a better way to put it, I believe, is this is my best dress, or this is the best dress I have. This is the best dress of me is, no, that is grammatically wrong. So I cannot use me out here. I can still go ahead and use mine. But a better way to put it across is this is my best dress, or this is the best dress I have, either of them, or this is the best dress of mine. That also can be an option. Okay, let's see. Yes, we have Anandi, you got it wrong.
Ma'am,
Abdul
I
got it
don't
wrong.
know.
Nagendra, yes. Yes, what happened? What is the problem? Tell me. So in this particular sentence, I can have.
I don't know Hindi, ma'am.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear.
I don't know Hindi, ma'am.
You don't know Hindi. Okay. So how do I help you? Well, the question is, ये मेरी सबसे अच्छी dress है. Now, the English translation is, this is my best dress. This is the best dress I have. And this is the best dress of mine. Three. But the third option of mine will be my least preference. I would prefer the first two. I'm sorry, excuse me. this is my best dress or this is the best dress I have. I will opt for these two. Though the third is maybe grammatically it is right, but somehow it is not sounding good to me. So that will be my least preference.
Ma'am, this is the best dress that I have.
No, this is the best dress I have. No use, no need to use that here. This is the best dress I have. Okay, let's move to my next question. वो सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी है. वो सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी है. You need to give me the English translation for this one. वो सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी है. Okay, let's see. Davinder. Sorry, Davinder. Who? Can you give me the right answer for this one, Davinder? No, not able to hear you at all. Davinder, are you able to hear me?
Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, Davinder. Can I have the answer from you?
हाँ जी, ma'am.
This question, वो सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी है. Can you give me the right answer? You need to translate the same into English. वह सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी है.
This is a.
वह सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी है.
May I try, ma'am?
Okay, please go ahead.
He is the worst cricket player.
Correct. He is the worst cricket player. Okay, so that is the correct translation. He is the worst. Sabse bura means worst. So he is the worst cricket player. Okay, that is the right option. Let's move to my next question. Okay, this is also the same one. Okay, so 9.
This is a bad player.
I'm sorry, I got confused. Just give me a moment. वो सबसे बुरा क्रिकेट खिलाड़ी. Okay, this is the last question. Okay, so let's move and see who is the winner for today. And yes, Kamakshi, Himanshu, Pranu, sorry, not Pranu, Ayushman, Vaishali, Surendra, Shubhadeep, Annamalai, Suresh, Anandi, and Shivanand. These are the top 10 winners for today. So Kamakshi, Himanshu, and Ayushman, congratulations. And a special congratulations to all of you who have taken your time and who have given me your time and participated in today's webinar and quiz. Okay, so that is all for today. Now coming back to somebody who had asked me a question at the beginning of the sentence. Yes, sorry, at the beginning of the webinar. What was the question? Can you please tell me once more?
Ma'am,
Somebody asked me about
participle of have. Ma'am, I
past
am on the.
participle of have is
could you
had.
please tell me the past.
Anandi,
Okay,
you're not audible. Past participle of
For-
have it, has, had. Then next word. Anandi, what was the next
F-A-L-L,
word?
fall.
Fall, fallen. F-A-L-L-E-N, fallen. The next word.
Ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Tell, ma'am. T-E-L-L,
Tell is
tell.
told. T-O-L-D, told. Fall, fell, fallen. So fall is the V1.
मैम
Yes.
ये
fell.
सेकंड लास्ट वाले में जो है सेकंड लास्ट
Second last. Let me go back. यह मेरी सबसे अच्छी ड्रेस है.
इसमें जो है ना आर्टिकल डाला था तो ये नहीं दिया क्यों?
This is my best dress. No, I didn't get your question.
Ma'am, I have a
एक्चुअली पूछना था
question.
इसमें आर्टिकल आता तो कैसे आता?
This is the best dress I have. This is the
This
best
is-
dress. The best dress I have. Yes.
Ma'am, last question I have answered that, but I could not get number and could not get feedback.
Last
right or wrong.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
This-
मैं